everyone, it's your lousy, lying, low down pal, Tommy Phillips, here with a special presentation of TPI NFL Playoff Edition. And here I'm going to make predictions for the 2014 NFL playoffs. And this time I don't have a script, so I'm going to have to try to remember in my old brain what the playoff matchups even are. Okay, let's see. So Saturday is going to be Arizona versus Carolina in the worst playoff game of all time. You've got a fourth string or third string quarterback for Arizona going up against a team with a losing record. So who's going to win? Carolina's at home, but I'm not sure how many fans they actually have. Not like Arizona has any fans either. I don't know who to pick. I guess I'll just go with the home team and the team who actually has a starting quarterback. Carolina wins the game. I don't know, like 2017 or something like that. Okay, then we got Pittsburgh versus Baltimore. You know, I was thinking the Steelers should have lost the game last night, so they could have played Indianapolis. I think that not that Baltimore is going to beat Pittsburgh because Joe Flacco is just playing horrific right now, but you know how these Ravens Steelers games always go. The teams get beat up, and what happens is and it's always a close game too. So, it's a rivalry game. It's always a close game. Steelers win this one 24-17, but just end up getting beat up, bruised up. That's the way these games always go. Against Indianapolis, I think they would have won quite easily, even on the road. And speaking of Indianapolis, they play the Bengals, or as Phil Simms calls them, the Bengals. And the Bengals never win a playoff game, so Indianapolis wins at 34-14, something like that. And then you got Dallas and Detroit, and we just heard Sue got suspended. So, this is a tough one. Because as much as everyone's talking up the Cowboys, I really don't believe in them. Detroit still has Calvin Johnson. I'm going to go with Detroit in an upset, 31-30. And then that leads us to the divisional round. So we've got the divisional round, and I'm going through the whole playoffs here, guessing on what happened. So Pittsburgh will play Denver, and I'm going to go with Denver in that one. Wait a minute. Pittsburgh, Denver. I don't know. Peyton Manning he just disappeared from the face of the earth. And it is playoff time, so you know what that means. Ref ball. Yeah, I think I'm going to actually go with Pittsburgh there. And New England beats Indianapolis, who's the 4th seed, and New England beats Pittsburgh. I think New England ends up back in the Super Bowl. I mean, there's a schedule that New England's got to go to the Super Bowl every few years. So New England's back in the Super Bowl. And then the way I have it, Green Bay would play Carolina. They handled Carolina at home earlier this year. I think they'll handle them again. Seattle would play Detroit. Detroit could put up a fight. That's a tough one. I think Seattle, though, that home field advantage gets them on. And then Seattle wins over Green Bay in the championship. I love my Packers, but uh, it's up there in Seattle where they've got such a great home field advantage, and I mean, only up there. I mean, Buffalo had a pretty good home field advantage with all that pumped in sound. There's even more pumped in sound up there in Seattle, and it causes Seattle to win that game and go on the Super Bowl and repeat over the New England Patriots. The Seattle Seahawks are the first back-to-back champions since the New England Patriots 10 years ago, and they beat the Patriots to do it. Russell Wilson gets MVP because he's, you know, doing so much for that team. Yeah, right. Anyway, Pete Carroll, back-to-back champions again. And I am Tommy Phillips apologizing for being stupid again by picking the wrong teams. As you know, every single team I pick is going to lose. So who does that mean wins the Super Bowl? I don't know. So